It's September the 25th, Saturday at 9:56 a.m. That's what's happening on the Mac. So right now, oh, there's data moving again, but no visible network. Data is always moving without any visible network, and it does not show up here in Activity Monitor. There we go again. Tampering in progress. That's a constant, tampering in progress. Anyways, it's shown over here at the bottom, data moving. Okay, data is always moving in and out of the Mac when there's no visible network. Okay, this is console. This is what console looks like for this morning, starting here. More data moving. Oh, I was going to put it down here. So 7184.308. That includes all the ones I just moved. And 17815.203. Okay, and data will continue to move. All these are errors on the Mac for this morning only. Fault, 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 fault. Wi-Fi status is active with no connected network. CloudKit, I did not join Cloud. Sharing D. Manage client. Manage client, manage client. Control center. Control center. Wi-Fi status is active with no connected network. That's a common thing. Data is always moving in and out of the Mac with no visible network connection. Again, from Control Center, Wi-Fi status is active with no connected network. It continues to miss entitlement, but is allowing anyway for Airport D. For joining the local airport, it does not have entitlement, but it continues to join. That's a common thing. Lots of errors, but allowing anyway. It doesn't have network connection, but it's allowing anyway. Now these are my I was uploading earlier today. My channel, so things are already uploaded because of the foreign internet connection, which I've documented, but I'm not going to go there right now. Right, so missing entitlement, but allowing anyway for Airport D. And just one more thing. One more diversion. 675 YouTube pages are open right now on the Mac. 675. They're not visible on the Mac. They're visible in the foreign, because of the foreign connected computers, someplace else. 675 web pages are open right now on the Mac. And this is what's showing on my screen. These are all active processes. There's only YouTube and YouTube Studio. These two. Screenshot. And yeah, but I have 600. There we go. 675 YouTube pages are open somewhere connected to my Mac. So there's no entitlement but allowing any way to join the airport. Okay, so I'm going to close that, and I'm going to continue on this one here where it says missing entitlement but allowing anyway, and join Wi-Fi but there's no network. Is Wi-Fi connected but there's no network? Call. Categories call from the command center. Command center. I am remote. Warning, I am remote. Take a screenshot of that one. Screenshots I've taken this morning. I am remote. Now I do not close this console, but it's constantly closed. So it only started, I think, 9 o'clock this morning. It should have started earlier. But no, everything is wiped. It's constantly removed. And log starts from fresh. Attempting to write a container. Everything is here is error. 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 Error faults. Not error for these, faults for those. So pre-wipe by Apple on the 18th, it was all debug. Data still moving. So when it says maybe 2 and 2 packets here, it says few hundreds here. So it's never congruent. Data continue to move. I do not sync. This computer should be singular. No connection. Container manager, but there's no such. The container is not found because it's not here on this computer, similar to the 600 plus websites. That's not on this computer, but it's connected to this computer. Container manager, not found. Same as private, which is not found. Could not load. Everything has an error. Why am I laughing? Because it's been 13 years. 13 plus years of this. Safari shared. Subsystem is shared. I did not join iCloud, but iCloud is a constant. APSD is connected computers, the network computers. All errors, error. Error, all errors. Error galore. Connection. Endpoint handler, Safari networking. I mean, it's all there. The log says it's networked computers. WebKit networking. It's all there. Handler, I do have a handler. Sandbox. Everything is error. Go there a little bit. Error. Error. Miles of it. Plugin, which is common. Lifecycle. Bug in client. Private was asked to run but never started. Please file a radar. Bug in client. Of course, bug in client. Category is lifecycle. Bug in client. And this one here is 600 plus web pages. Okay. Miles of it. WebKit, web content. Faults and error. The red ones are faults, the yellow ones are error, the black are debug. So it's process impersonation by process. Remote plist. The file could not be opened because it doesn't exist. There's millions of them. And like I said, the logs keep on disappearing. They close, so I cannot document the messages. Lots of error. Call. Let's see, what did I miss? Just errors. It's just common sharing D. Manage client. Defaulting to unknown. Call. Command center. Command center. All faults. Missing entitlement to airport D, but allowing anyway, which is common. That's why it says it's connected to Wi-Fi, but there's Wi-Fi connection, but it's not connected to Wi-Fi. Missing entitlement, but allowing anyway to my local airport D. Error. Downloads. I don't download. I did not download anything. Download and loading are parts of categories that I did not download or load. Cloud bookmark. Error. Miles of them. Miles of error. Connection. Okay. Remote plist for Safari. So when I'm uploading, there's always problems. The file couldn't be opened because it doesn't exist. Connection. Now, sometimes it would show the entire, right here, it'll show the entire categories where the message is located. That disappeared. It showed one time I documented it, but then it disappeared. Client error. Miles of errors. Safari, yep. Always tampering with the uploads. Uploads are always being tampered with. It's a constant. Uploads are constantly being tampered with. Error, miles of it. Error, the category is error. XPC, it will not show the client name. Container manager, there is no container, cannot be found. Not that there is no such container, it can be found. It's at the foreign head office. Command center. Container manager D. Warning. Warning. A lot of warnings. Volatile error. volatile error. MDM client. Error registering path for private. Private is a server. Dispatching low priority message on server private. Data moving again. So every time data moves, tampering in progress. All of these are debug. So client couldn't open private due to there's no such file or directory. Just like container manager, there's no such file on this Mac. And bundle identifier produced by private. The server private, and of course, where is it? I have a listener, personal listener, registering personal listener. Okay. More data moving. Tampering in progress, always. So errors, parse for private, error registering path for private. Private is a server. What's that? Upload plugin. Plugin is common. Upload manager. Private upload failed. Device appears to be offline. Flush is cancelled. The upload manager device is offline. Plugin. No such thing as offline. It's always network connected. Access is an error. Cannot open file. Warning. Deny file read. On the old Mac, this was miles and miles of deny one file read. Miles of it. So I'm not going to say everything that's happening right now because I have a listener. So let's look at these UUIDs, these foreign UUIDs. And then 10. This one here ends in E22. B4. 52. F2. 9C. 4E. A4. 58. 18. Those for all foreign UUIDs under discovery. Failed to find extension point for private, the server. It cannot locate server private. So as I said, MDM client. Error. Remove item call for untracked item. Don't trust anything. I mean, trust very little because of constant tampering. Screen capture is always sending message, as is console. Console is sending message as well. I don't see that today, but of course I've documented that with hundreds of screenshots that are not posted. They're not uploaded. Container not found. As the Safari, private not found. Cloud bookmark. Miles and miles of them. Error. Miles of errors. Cannot register path. The path that private is taking can't do it. Miles and miles of it. Miles of error. It's all errors. Miles of it. Plugin, client, general. Remove item call for on tracked item. There's plugin, CK. Go back a bit. Audio component. Client name is removed. Logging, misuse of line that. Oh, data just moved. Data was moving. Failed to update sensor sensitivity. So the Mac used to run at 212 degrees when Stalker and his people were connected to the Mac directly, or they were using resources from the Mac. Now the Mac is outsourced from. It's not. This Mac is not. All the fooling around is done someplace else, not on the Mac. That's why it does not run at 200 degrees and go crazy loud anymore. No more crazy loud, because it's from an outside source now. It has been outsourced. The crazy time has been outsourced. That's why we do not see the temperature of 200 degrees, or I do not hear the loud noise, which I've documented a million times. So Stalker is Luke Dalabana of archaeologyvacations.com. Luke Dalabana of archaeologyvacations.com. Low self-esteem Luke Dalabana from Canada, living in Ecuador. He sent me an email. Every time I upload the email, he removes it, and he sends me the fake YouTube email saying I've breached his privacy. And when I click on the link to contact YouTube, it doesn't work. He's listening. You're listening, Luca Dalabana. Container not found. Yeah, anyways, so here we go. Everything is error. Task. That's the task they have to do. Core Wi-Fi, missing entitlement but allowing anyway. All the time. Networking says it all. APSD, network system. Networking, hello. Take a screenshot of this one. It's networked. Right, so preview is using type aqua, which is a drawer. Preview and QuickTime are constantly running on the Mac. They are malwares. They piggyback on the malware piggybacks on QuickTime and preview. In preview, it uses aqua, a drawer. There we go. Networking. CF bundle. It's part of screen capture. It's an error. It's a plugin allowing process impersonation by process. So this is at 9:56. It is 10:21. So many errors. Miles of it. And I've already documented where he would logs will not show anymore. Okay, they only show a certain amount and then they do not show anymore. Alright, so I paused it because they were disappearing. So let's see if I unpause it. On messages. 10:22:57. There's plugin. So let's see what just happened a little while ago. 10:22. Connection 7:20 is waiting to connect. There's a UUID. Host name is that. Bundle ID. Skybridge. Private updated window. Activity monitor is always using MetaPath. Plugin, loading. Why would it be loading 1 minute ago, 2 minutes ago? Why would it be loading? Loading again. Network, Safari WebKit networking. It's just 2 minutes ago. That's at 10:22, 10:24 now. Host name. Register notification block. Plugin. Windows Server. It's a plugin. Alright, so that's what's happening there. Crash report, I've gotten 2 of them on the 22nd. And then spin report, the page is empty. Log report on the 25th. At 12:30 a.m. It's not 12:30 a.m. It is 10:25 a.m. on the 25th. So at midnight, the Mac was wiped again. So 3 nights in a row, the Mac is wiped. I've already documented that it was wiped. No, the Mac was wiped anyways. is documented already. So it was wiped on the, let's start at the bottom. This is on the 18th when Apple had a computer at the Apple Store. That's when the computer was at the Apple Store to be fixed on the 18th. Then on the 19th, I set it up. First message is OK, delete message. On the 20th, that's what I see. On the 18th, this is the date for the 18th, September 18, error, while the Mac was at the Apple Store. September the 18th. Actually, at 9 o'clock, it was home in a bag on the floor, and it has error. I set it up on the 19th. Okay, go up. It's on the 18th. On the 18th at 9 o'clock, Mac is sitting in a bag on the floor after I picked it up from the Apple Store, and all this stuff is happening. FSCK started on Saturday, September the 18th, a week ago, at 9 o'clock while the Mac was sitting on the floor. Again, I set it up on the 19th. Error. This is on the 24th. So everything before that is wiped. Wi-Fi is only on the 24th. Everything has been, I'm seeing only 24th. Yesterday's. Okay, so everything previous has been, every day is wiped. Interface for device. Reset AWL behavior for interface. Wow, disabled. Interface. Alright, next one. 24, that was yesterday. Of course, it's always dump logs at the bottom. Dump logs. Now this is all the 24th. Things are wiped every day. And I got interface again. Bluetooth. Interface. Now the 24th at 9:24 p.m. on the 24th. That was 9:20 p.m. This is 9:24 p.m. Dump logs again. It's on the 24th. Interface, airport. Operation not supported. Dump logs. Dump logs. Always dump logs. It's always wiped. Interface, and this was at 9:24 again. Not supported. Considering bridge. Okay, error. Security agent is not entitled. Error. Reset. And then on the so that's it for Wi-Fi. Then on the 20th 20 of September, bug type 183. Losing my voice. So let's see how much power has been used. Now it's 95. So data is always moving out, in and out, because it changed that. It will stay at 100% forever and ever. If data does not move in and out, that will stay at 100% forever because of the foreign power charge. That is why at the beginning of the recording I showed 100%, then data starts moving, then that changes. I've already documented. It'll stay 100. It'll stay at 100%. It will not use any power until they realize it and data starts to move. So on the 20th, I have bug type 183. So Mac was wiped on the 18th by the Apple Store. They said it's like, hey, it's like unboxing. Install log. Install log. It has the date of the 18th when Apple had it at the store at 4 o'clock. I picked it up at 7. So Apple had it in their possession and right away it started. Because Apple sent me a notification at what time did they send me that notification? Pickup, ready for pickup. That's 3:41, 12, 13, 14, 15, 3:41. At 3:41, they sent me a message saying it's ready for pickup. At 7 o'clock, so at 6:48, they sent me this email saying it's a software repair. That's not true. It's a hardware repair. They didn't repair the hardware. So at 6:48, they still had the computer. That's when I picked it up, 6:48. So they still had it. 6 o'clock. Let's say 6:30. They still had the computer. 6:30. So this is at 4 o'clock. 4:06. This is what's happening. Stalker is at it. This is how he starts up. Session. At 4 o'clock, there's already a session. Take a screenshot of that. At 4 o'clock, there's already a session. And there's a UUID. That's not my UUID. My UUID ends in BBF. My UUID is BBF. That's not my UUID. This one here is not my UUID either. Okay, so I have two of them that are not my UUID. Session continues, and it was still at the Apple Store. Okay, so while it was in their possession, stalker begun. And there's a lot more which I've already documented. Network changed at 4 o'clock. DNS. And more UUIDs. Of course, I've documented it. That's the install log after Apple wiped the computer. So this is the install log at 12 o'clock when the computer was still in Apple's possession. Wi-Fi log is constantly, device power is off. September the 25th at 9:49. Okay, Wi-Fi log. This is at the top. So every day, the log file is turned over every day. It only shows one day. It's turned over every single day. There's the error. Every day it's turned over. I should have that. It's documented. Right, so every day log file Wi-Fi log is turned over every single day. And then it's wiped. The turnover it doesn't show it doesn't show that it was wiped every day because clearly the previous day has been wiped, but I've documented every day is wiped. At 12:30 every day it is wiped. And then the top one, system log, is also wiped every day. And there's the 25th, it's wiped every single day at 12 midnight. So there we go. Okay. Diagnostic report. Shared cache. Incident identifier. Parent is unknown. It's on the 25th. That's today at 4 o'clock in the morning. 4 o'clock in the morning. 4 o'clock in the morning again. Incident. Shared cache. So sometimes there's two, sometimes there's one. Parent unknown. Okay, bug type 226. And that is today at 9:25. It is 10:39. So every day he does the same thing. He wipes the Mac. He wipes out. Since I've been documenting the logs, he wipes it every day. Okay, so today, this morning, 9:25 has been wiped. Bug type 226. Today at, okay, so networking topic, this was at 3:30 in the morning. This was, okay, so 3:30 in the morning, 226. 3:30 in the morning, 226 again, bug type 226. 3:32 this morning, bug type 226 again. So three of them. 2:44 this morning, bug type 226. 2:44 this morning, same thing. 2:44 this morning, same thing. It's the 25th. 12:57 a.m. this morning. I have two shared cache. And I have, so disk writes. Two shared cache. Okay. And then same thing here. That's this morning. So yesterday now, 24th. I have one shared cache. 24th, again 12 a.m. and 12 a.m. Differential privacy, that's today at 1:25 a.m. Today, differential privacy at 1:25 a.m. Today, and it's only 10 o'clock in the morning, it's nearly 11 o'clock in the morning. 12:42 a.m. and unknown parent, cache shared, there's the incident. And today again at 12:42 a.m. I have same thing, shared cache, unknown parent, version is unknown. Yesterday on the 24th, reset. What bug is it? It's a reset count. Bug type 115. Every time he resets, every day there's a reset. 24th at 8:42 p.m. Another reset, bug type 115. On the 24th at 7:02 p.m. bug type 226. On the 24th, 7:02 p.m. bug type 226. Again. 24th, yesterday, differential privacy. 24th, networking topic, bug type 226. Bug type 226. Bug type 226. Shared cache. 23rd, bug type 226. Maybe take a screenshot of that one. 226. Bug 226. 226. 226. 226. Version is unknown. Incident identifier is right there. Two shared cache now. There's a UUID. Two of them. One here, one here. It's all in the logs. That's why he continues to wipe it clean every day. Every day the logs are wiped clean. Every single day they're wiped clean. 24 UUIDs. $138 for WebKit networking. Sandbox broker. Preview. Malware piggybacks on QuickTime and preview. Screen capture is part of QuickTime. UUID 38. Context store. Shared cache, 2 of them. $53 UUID. News today seems to be a regular thing for UUID. Looks like more than 4 to me. Safari 52. Knowledge agent 41. Finder. Safari again? Wow. 2 safaris. Twice. System stats. QuickTime player. Shared file list. Kernel manager. Two of these as well. No progress. D. No. Screen time agent. That's the end. Bluetooth. 18 devices. One incoming serial port. I see Stalker has paused on the moving of data, and this continues to use energy that's already been tampered with. Let's continue the show. Okay, in 2 shared cache. 22nd, 1 shared cache. Disk writes. Again, shared cache 1. Differential privacy on the 22nd. Differential on the 22nd. Bug with 226. 226. 226. 21. 21st. Version unknown. Parent unknown. 2 shared cache. Incident. And it is sent to developer. 21. 21, 9 p.m. 9 p.m. Networking topic, bug type 226 every day. 226, 226, 226, 226, bug 226. Signpost, signpost, differential, it's on the 21st every day. Bug type 226. I have 3 shared cache now. On the 21st. Networking topic 226 again, bug 226, 226, 226. Oh, incident, screen capture. Malware is attached to screen capture. Parent unknown, unknown parent, incident, screen capture, unknown again, 1 shared cache, 20, bug 226, 226, same, bug 151 on the 20th. One five, so 151. 115 on the 20th. 20. Shared cache, unknown parent, 20. 115. 115 is the bugaroo. Unknown parent. So, like I said, the Mac is wiped every single day. Every single day it's wiped. It does not show what happened. Anyways, whatever. Just, it's wiped every day. Going over the same thing over and over. There we go. Reset counter. Reset counter. Let's see. I'm going to go back up. Let's see all the reset counter. No reset counter. Nope. Yeah, reset counter was here on the 20th. Yeah, two of them on the 20th. Two on the 20th. And then I have on the 20th again, two more. Start from the top. No, there's two here on the 24th. There's two. Two on the 24th. So two on the 24th. I'm not signed at the cloud, and two on the 20, and two on the 4 on the 20th. And now we're going to the 19th. One on the 19th, bug type 115, bug type 115 on the 19th. And this is when it was in Apple's position. All of this is Apple. At 325, bug type 115. 325, 115. 325, 115. 325, 115. So I have four bug type 115, two at 325, two at 315, and then while it's still with Apple, bug type 151 and 151. Analytics, so everything here has a foreign sender. Everything. Sender machine UUID. Everything has a foreign machine. Safari has a sender foreign UUID. Everything has a sender UUID. So let me go to today and see what Stalker is doing for today. And these are unknown. Sender machine ending in 26C, 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 26C. Finder ending in AB5, 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 OB8. Finder AB5, OB8, AB5, AB5, and unknown 26C, 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 26C. All right, so let's see at, oh, see, this is on the 25th. I used the Mac at 6 o'clock because I was uploading. There's 7 o'clock. There's sending machine UUID, but it's not in the log. Log for 7 o'clock. Not activity monitor. The log started at, oh, and it disappeared again. Look, it's at 12 o'clock now. It's all gone. Hold on a minute. 15. That's on the 19th. That's on the 19th. It's not today's. It switched. That's on the 19th. Not today. It's on the 19th. 19. That's on the 20, 21, 22. Oh no, this is system analytics. I opened console. Console is the one I want. Console is the one I want. So console starts at, hey, where's all the other logs? 21 hours on the 24th. Wow. Okay, so it starts on the 24th. Let me see this. 21. Okay, so that's last night. So 21. Well, this is tedious. 21, 21, 21. When did it go to 9? There we go. From 21 to 9. Take a screenshot of this one. So that's on the 24th and 25th. 24 and 25th at 9 o'clock. That's all the log shows from 9 o'clock. But in analytics, it shows at 12 o'clock. There's sender machine UUID. Okay. So that's 22. $9.46. Okay. And then it jumped to this morning at 9 o'clock. So in between that time, it doesn't show any logs. But this one here shows logs for the 23rd. This 21. This 25th at 10. There's 9. 9. There we go. On the 25th, it was being used. They were sending information to my machine on the 25th at 6 o'clock. That's not in the log. At 7 o'clock, they're sending message to my Mac. Take a screenshot of this. They're sending information to my Mac, but that's not in the log. Come on, where's your screenshot? Right, at 7 o'clock this morning, sender machine UUID, but it's not in the log. Okay. That's why I have so many screenshots. So this is not in. So this is the log missing to 1.46 to 9.42 a.m. p.m. Okay. But they're sending message at 7 o'clock in the morning. Seven o'clock on the 25th this morning. Sender machine UUID is all missing from the log. All of this is being sent, but it's all missing from the log. Okay. So this is at 6 o'clock. They're still screwing with my Mac. Sender machine UUID. All of this is missing from the logs. All of this is missing from the log. 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock. All of this is missing. So this is the run diagnostic agent, and you get kernel panics for that. This is at 4:35 a.m. Kernel panics when you run diagnostic agent. Four o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock, all missing from the message tracer explicit date logger. Two o'clock in the morning, all missing. 2 o'clock in the morning, date logger. $25, so midnight, they're using it, it's midnight. There's 2,300 hours, so they don't want all of this. So when did he erase it? So 2146, I think. 2146 was when they stopped. 2146.33. 2146.33. 2146.33. So these are all sender messages. All sender. So 2143, 2137, sender, 2137, 22, 21. So 2148, 2146, 2148. Here we go. Data moving. Tampering in progress. 2146.33 was when they stopped. 2146. There's 46.50. 46.33 is when they stopped. There's 36.50. And it was on and on and on. There's preview. Alrighty, 2146.50. They stopped at 2146.33. Finder has a sender UUID. To 1.46.33, but sender machine continues at to 1.46.50. Alright, so I'm just gonna click randomly. Unknown, finder, unknown, finder, 2200 hours, missing from the log, airport D, preview, unknown, preview, all of this, different machine UUIDs. Just random, all continuing. Assessment granted for missing logs, PNG. They're looking at all my screenshots. Invalid ID. These are PNG or screenshots. They assess all my screenshots and then they delete what they want to delete. And they change what they want to change. Assessment granted. Preview. Wow. Diagnostic agent from ADB8. Yep. Diagnostic agent, finder, all of that unknown. Sender machine UUID. Okay, so we're in the new day, 23rd. More data being sent. More tampering in progress. Alrighty, and the machine has been used for 7 hours 44 minutes. Alright, but the log does not have the messages. Okay. I don't see other. 40 pickups. And it's all Safari. 40. 40. So far this morning, 40 pickups. At 7 a.m., look, 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. And all of this. But it's not in the log. It's not in the log. This one ends at 9:46. The log ends at 9:46 or 21:46. It doesn't show 12 o'clock and it doesn't show 6 a.m. It starts again at 9 o'clock. Son of a bitch. Well, I knew it. I've known it for a long time. 40 pickups. 12 a.m. 6 a.m. And it's not in the logs. There we go. Not in the logs. Oh, wait, one more. But wait, there's more. And this says 1 hour 15 minutes. 3354. 4 minutes of QuickTime? Come on. How many hours have I been recording now? 4 minutes here. Screen time is tampered with. I could not set up screen time at setup on the setup page. Could not set it up. Pickups. Notification 1, but it will not show the notification here. It's at 6 a.m. Notification at 6 a.m. Let me move this up a bit. Notification at 6 a.m. It will not show it. No. Oh, more data moving. More data moving. Alright. So check out another machine UUID. And there. Notification. It will not show notification. So more data moving just simply means more tampering in progress. Alright. So there it is at 28 minutes into the new day. They're looking at they're reviewing all my screenshots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at that. They're reviewing all my screenshots. At midnight, they were reviewing all my screenshots. They review my screenshot, they change, they delete. They assess all my screenshots. There we go. 38, 41, 44, 63, 67. So number 67 must be here. Number 67. Delete private. Delete it private. So it will go up to 104. So they're assessing 104, 67, 82, 97, 104. Fuckers are reviewing my screenshots, assessing them. And there it is there, 104. Yep. One of 4 screenshots assessed in the middle of the night. Of course, lots of sender, machine UUID. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. That's close to now. Sender machine UUID. Where are you? There we go. Right now. 1120. There's 1121. There's the machine sender UUID. Upper preview. It's Finder. Alright. Real time. This is real time. There is machine sender. I have no visible network. It is 1120 and it's 1121 here. There we go. Day 67 assessment. Let's open 67. So everything I do is being looked at. Machine, unknown signature. Alright, system log. It's today's date at 11:22. 11:22 right now. And it's MD worker shared. And it starts from September 25th because, like I said, it is erased every night. Close that. Woohoo! Look how many screenshots I have. Alright. So if we go here, file, new window. Why are you? 657 YouTube pages open right now. No, 675. I'm incorrect. 675 are open right now on the Mac. Well, the connection, not on this Mac. On the network devices. Yeah, well, it doesn't end. All right. So, go here. Let me document the amount of messages, packets in and packets out now. So now it is 7184,428, and out is 178153223. 428, okay. That's where we're at now. Gonna check back with it later. Okay, 32 screenshots. So this is pre-wipe by Apple. Pre-wipe, Bugtap 115. This is August 24. They wipe it on the 18th. Bugtap 115. System log 183, 309, 298, 151, 151. Bugtap 151 is a hardware problem. I showed it to Apple that I have 151. They sent me back a fixed note saying it's a software problem. Liar, it's a hardware problem. And my Mac pre-wipe had 12 clients on it. Current disk management, it was managing 12 clients. There's the rest of the list. Managing 12 clients, session UUID, except host name, that's my Mac, bug in client. I'm a local host. This is the install log. First thing it says, I'm a local host. No networks found in Wi-Fi scan, but it has connected processes. I unboxed on June 5th. The date on it is February the 25th. The exact same thing, just different dates, happens after Apple wiped it clean. So, no network found, but connected processes. And yeah, it wouldn't show the message here for the networking kit. 4 hours 10 minutes, 7 minutes 2 minutes. Kernel panics is a constant. No visible network. Volatile logger enabled. IPv4, IPv6 when there is no visible network connection. Notification 6, only 3 of them are showing. And deleted private, the private server. 28 pickups, only 1 showing. So they delete everything constantly before captured data can be run. And this is some of my questions, but this one is important. And it says, it is not normal behavior. This is from Apple. There's a case number. It is not normal behavior for IPv4 and IPv6 addresses to show up when not connected to a network, unless Mac was not erased and reinstalled properly. Huh. Okie dokie. 1 hour 6 minutes, 32 and 13. And this is real-time tampering. 9:04 p.m. It says 1 hour 7 minutes of use, and then 9:09 p.m. later on it says it went down in usage. It said 1:13. And entertainment was 1:07. Other is stalker. It said 3 minutes, and then like that magic, other disappeared. At 9:09 it disappeared, and 1 hour 7 minutes went down to 38 minutes. Real time. So data should not be moving in and out. Yeah, got that. No, data should not be moving without a network connection. Yeah, got that. Client entitled to destructive operations. No visible network, data is always moving, and I am entitled to destructive operations. In the install log, remote dump state, my local device, there's the UUID. Remote CT, whatever, dump state. Not entitled, sharing D, lots of errors, not entitled, but will allow anyway. That's common. Plugin loaded and ready for host. Say more. Telling plugin that host has control. There's UUID, foreign UUID. Plugin loaded and ready for moi. It's volatile. And there's foreign UUID, shared file list. I do not share, but my Mac does. Preference log, default filters, added to candidate logs. Added to candidate. I'm a candidate. Done enforcing size limit. Did data move? Let me see. Yep, it did. So 428, now it's 452. So 323 went to 347. Alright, so now 7184 452 and 17815 347. Right? 452 815 347. So that's what's happening now. $25 screenshots. Data moving again. There we go. Alright, 25 screenshots. Open. And this is September the 19th, day after I set up the Mac. Cannot open device. Operation not permitted. Not available. One of the two will be used. Which one is undefined? I've got that all over the place in console. One of the two, one of the two, one of the two. One of the two, so everywhere, one of the two will be used. Which one is undefined? So two of everything. So I tried to show password here for unknown. I have two unknown in keychain. Clicked on password, and it asked me to enter my password for the computer. Enter my password, and it will not show the password here for unknown, for the two unknown in keychain. On the 19th, again, the day of unboxing. Not unboxing, it's like unboxing. After Apple wiped the Mac, there's data moving constantly. All that data moved. No visible network. So on the 18th, it shows no usage, but on the 18th, the log is filled with stuff happening at 9 p.m. and after I brought the Mac home, and while it was in Apple's possession. Okay, boot time was at 9 o'clock. I set it up on the 18th, so no usage on the 18th here, but in the logs it's showed differently. All right, and logs. This is Wi-Fi log. Error. Control center is not entitled. So many of them, but allowing anyway on the 19th at 10 o'clock when I'm setting up the Mac. Airport D is connected to Airport D. I've documented it over and over again. Control center is not entitled, but allowing anyway. Stalker is listening. Luke Dalabana, you're listening. And IPv4, IPv6 is automatic. And so on the 19th, when I set up the Mac, it didn't show IPv4, but it showed a lot of IPv6 connection when I had no visible network, and it just showed senior advisor saying it should not happen. And they have interfaces, all the interfaces and sockets, and DNS socket for IPv4 and IPv6 is automatic. Datagram and streaming is how it's done. Stream. Okay. And he's connected how is the hack done? It's via wireless radio, Bluetooth, and hotspot. That's it. Packets from this host by using an unknown unsupported protocol. So there's data moving in and out, no visible network. When it says 4 on 4 here, it does not say 4 on 4 here. Diagnostic is where they get kernel task. Alright, preventing machine sleep. That's the 18th when Apple, let's see, yeah, that's on the 18th. That was at 9 o'clock when it was sitting in a bag on the floor. And the machine is being used, but it shows 0 use for the 18th in screen time, but preventing machine sleep. Progress UI has been hidden on the 18th. UUID on the 19th. Foreign UUID installer progress is a foreign UUID connected processes, and I have no visible network. Of course, they took the stuff off my camera when they cleaned it, supposedly cleaned it. And on the 19th, I my on day of setting up, Mac shows it is managing 10 clients now. Session UUID has been X'd out. Unknown machine sender. Login window, this is the sender. Client, c'est moi, and the handler. Swap enabled in console on the 19th at 7 o'clock. That was when I opened the Mac. I'm setting up the Mac. The first time it said was at 7 o'clock, and then it switched to the proper time, 10 o'clock on its own accord. I did not have to change time. So 4 hour 25 minutes does not add up to 4 hour 25 minutes. Swap enabled. when I'm setting up the Mac. Those messages may not appear in standard system log files or in the ALS database. So lots of message before this one here. It's in the recording there. I recorded it. Upload number 514. Same thing here. Not reflected. So this is at 1:49 p.m. 3 hours 41 minutes of use. 1 minute later, as I'm going through screen time, it says 12 minutes, 8 minutes, 1 minute, and 46 seconds. Same as it does today. Alright, and that should be 25 screenshots. And let's see how much data has moved. So 452. So now it's 456. 347 is now 351. Okay. 2, 4, 5, 6. And this one changed to 351. Okay, so whatever number shows here is hundreds of packets that are moving. It's not one or two. So those are the 32 screenshots, and here's 95 screenshots. So this is a day of setup. Open. Alright. So day of setup at 12:50 p.m. No visible network. Your screen is being observed. So here is on June 12th, work authorization for Apple. They place the Mac in safe mode, and it says your screen is being observed. I went back again because Apple Online said that the Apple Store would have access to all my files. No, they did not. Confirm with customer. All notes from Apple support are not available for review. They could not see the notes. So their computer cannot show the notes. Customer does not have a backup and refused to wipe and reinstall. So they wanted me to wipe and reinstall. However, when I went on September the 18th at 10:06 a.m., I actually went at 10 o'clock. They said customer request hard drive wipe and reinstall. They said I requested it. So I showed Todd bug type 115. I showed him that it's a hardware issue. I showed him data moving in and out of the Mac, and on and on. At 3:41, they said my product is ready for pickup. At 3:41. And at 6:48 was when I picked it up. And what they said is a software repair. They purposefully lied. It's a hardware issue. It's not a software issue. So I set it up on the 19th. There it says 7:01. On the 19th, there I'm setting it up. There's a screenshot said on the 19th. I'm setting it up. But the Mac and system log says boot was at 9 o'clock the night before I set it up on the 18th. Already on the 18th, bug type 115 while the Mac was at the Apple Store. So I'm going to back up. So their note came at 3:41. So 3:41 when they were done. At 3:25, it already had bug type 115. At 3:15, it already had bug type 115. They're all reset. 4 of them reset. So I have my screenshots. I took my screenshots. I'm sending them to myself via Gmail. But none of it is going to Gmail. All of it is going, there's mail Gmail. All of it is going to the network computers. All of it. In the log on the 18th, so there's a long log. This one here, it says on the 19th, September 19th, it says manage client here. And that was at 19th, 7:01. When I set up the computer, first thing is localhost and manage client. In the log on the 18th, when Apple set it up, so they set it up on September the 18th at 12:15 p.m. in their possession. They sent me, remember the message is at 3:43 something, that the Mac is ready for pickup. But at 12 o'clock, 12:15, it already says client entitled to destructive operations. I set up on the 19th. On the 18th, I'm entitled to destructive operations. Here's the foreign UUIDs. There's a reset counter while in Apple's possession, while the Mac was in Apple's possession at the Apple Store. After a fix that they said is like unboxing, there's data moving in and out of the Mac, which is a constant, and with no visible network. And already they gave me the Mac back with bug type 115. No one checks this stuff here. That's why they do not know when they're bringing home a computer if it already has a bug on it or not. But I brought it home with a bug, 115 and 151. So 115, each one of them, 115 until 12 o'clock is 151. 151. It says 12 p.m. here. Bug time here, it says on the 18th at 9 o'clock, but it says 12 p.m. there. Bug type 115, it says 9 o'clock here, 9 p.m. here. No. This is the 18th, sorry, this is the 18th. 12 p.m. Bug type 151. Anyways, it was in Apple's possession on the 18th. Okay, at 12 o'clock. Bug type 115 happens every day. So that's on the 19th. This here is on the 20th. Bug type 115 on the 20th. So here we go, where it says 4 packets. It looks so tiny, but it's 460. It's not 4, it's 460. Lots of foreign UUID on the 19th in console system log. Here's the 18th at 9 p.m. Setup assistant is done. I set it up on the 19th. This is the 18th. I already checked, showed the log said no usage on the 18th. Kernel panics, first thing on the 19th. Kernel panics already there. Remote view by sender on the 20th. Removed, this is login window, sender machine UUID, preview, sender machine UUID, login window, sender machine UUID, shared cache, remote service, 4-on-4, 148, 148. Diagnostic D is a common thing. There's data moving in and out. 4-on-4, 196, 196. Your screen is being observed. Everything goes to Safari networking. This is a daily life. This is data in and out constantly, and it's all going to and coming from Safari networking. Now this little bit, ignore that. That just happened recently after I started documenting. It just it's a red herring diversion. Nothing goes to Safari. It all goes to Safari networking. Safari, by the way, is shared. In the log, it says shared. So I'm an MDM client. Diagnostic D is always running. Private asks for public token. Got private. Here we go. This is a constant. Safari networking. There we go. All data goes to Safari networking. Other, that's stalker. The moment I key in get support from Apple, 13 seconds. They're looking at me all the time. 13 seconds later, it kicked in. Other. And then it continues to 1 minute. He can freeze it. Other was frozen for a while, so this is at 2:01 p.m. and the next screenshot is 2:06 p.m. So other moved from 13 seconds to 1 minute over that 5 minute period because they can freeze it. So I'm asking to speak to a senior advisor. Now other is 3 minutes. I've spoken to senior advisor. Recording conversation with Jay, senior advisor. 1 hour 24 minutes into recording. 1 hour 24 minutes. This is only at 3 minutes. Now I am screen sharing. This should change. It did not change. Yeah, after talking to Jay, device is disconnected. Now speaking with Austin. Showed him networking. He had he saw no issues, and applications are all created and modified on the same day. Look at that. So Austin told me about the massive breach. Now it used to be that I would get 2 apples here when I'm speaking to Apple senior advisor. Stalker has changed it. Now I see 1. Okay, after I documented seeing 2 of them, I only see 1 now. Screen shared with Jay, screen shared with Austin, and this is still frozen at 3 minutes. With Jay 2 hours, with Austin 2 hours. Still frozen at 3 minutes. Upload number 620, 621. Container manager, it cannot be found. Lots of errors. Showed it to, this is Austin's writing. Other is 1951. Diagnostic is a constant. That leads to kernel panics. This is constant. Again, all going to Safari networking. Day 4, following erase at Apple Store. I'm uploading for 614. It's at 0% uploaded. This is a 5-hour video. 5 hour. It was immediately uploaded. Now usually it would play, but of course there's constant changes, and it says processing. So I record everything. It's a 5-hour video. Instantly uploaded. It's processing here, but not even uploaded at 1% here. So this is the foreign internet. Okay, and he switches the positions all the time. There's 1.3, 1.4, then 1.5, and then 1.6. But then he switched 1.6 to go below. And 1.4 he later switched it somewhere else, right? So it's never 1.4 did not come after 6. Wait. Let's see. Here it is. Where's 614? 614 is after 616. So he switched 614. 614 should be after 613. So he switched it. So there's 614, 613, then 614. Then he switched it. There's 613, then 615, 616, 614. So he continues to switch them, constantly switch them. Okay, and there's the 615 YouTube pages being opened. Alright, and there's 616, which he terminated. At 7% uploaded. It was uploaded already 14 minutes ago. Okay, there's 614 after 613 was uploaded 15 hours ago, but it says here processing will begin shortly. 615 It says processing there. Okay, but 616 is uploading 7%, but it's already uploaded 14 minutes ago. And then he terminated 616, but it was uploaded 24 minutes ago now. So I have to re-upload 616. Here it is 7% again, and it was uploaded 8 minutes ago. So he keeps terminating my uploads, but they're already uploaded because of the high-speed foreign internet. There we go, 614, 0% uploaded, but 605 YouTube channels. So loading and loading happens every time I look at storage. And this is Austin. I showed him all the errors and all the faults. So it starts to calculate. It shows other user, it's calculating other user, and then it disappeared. Other user disappeared as the developer. 621, 1% uploaded. Started uploading at 10:21 p.m. So I started uploading at 10:21 p.m. 621. So it took a whole day. 10:21. There's the next day. So this is the 21st. The 22nd at 12:36 a.m. It's still uploading, only 32%. Oh, they're not in order. This is at 8 o'clock in the morning. 89%. On the 22nd, 89% here. Wait a minute. 89% here, or 52% here. But it started at 10 p.m. Yeah, no, nothing makes sense. So at 12 o'clock, it's 52% uploaded. But at 8 o'clock, it's 89% uploaded. Like I said, Stalker tampers with my screenshots all the time. He changes them all the time. That's why we have sender machine UUIDs. Okay, here we are. 621, 91% at 8:02 a.m. And it was uploaded 9 hours ago, but it's still uploading now. And the 22nd, 8:07 a.m. 8:07 a.m. Sender machine UUID is a constant. It's real time sender machine UUID. And that's for Safari. All my uploads are being tampered with. Diagnostic agent. Yep. What time? This is at on the 22nd at 7:58. UUID. So there's QuickTime recording my screen, but it's not open in the dock. So it's usually QuickTime on Safari here that's running, but they're not open in the dock. So it doesn't matter what I quit, they're still running. I quit QuickTime, but it's still running. And even when, which I've documented and uploaded, even when I didn't use QuickTime, QuickTime is recording my screen. There's triple recording, double recording of my screens. I've already documented that millions of times. So double recording means once I save this, there's 2 recordings on my screen. I can only record once, but double or triple. It doesn't stop. Millions of packets in and out of the Mac with this is upload number 613. It showed millions of packets in and out, but the Mac had 0% power. It was no charge because I was testing it. No charge, 0. Upload number 613, but millions of packets moving in and out. TCP, keep alive. Yeah, baby. What does keep alive mean? It means it's duration between 2 keep alive transmissions in idle condition. Mine was idle. It had zero power, but millions of packets was moving in and out. Yeah, holy shit, that's the one. Millions of packets moving in and out. 4 million, and it had 0% power. And here I put in a thumbnail, but the thumbnail is not shown in my channel as yet. Nothing else is accepted unless Stalker approves it. Okay, nothing is done until they approve it. There's 616, which he terminated, right? So there's a thumbnail, no thumbnail here. They go through everything. Yeah, this is Stalker. In my description, I said being stalked by Luke Dallabona of archaeologyvacations.com, also known as the webulator on the dark web. So yeah, 616 here terminated, and I had to re-upload. Here I am re-uploading, but it was uploaded 1 hour ago. There it is, uploaded 1 hour ago. Yeah, and 616 already uploaded it here. Here it says terminated again, and here it says uploaded 3 hours ago. So I put in my two-step verification code. I undo this box every time, and every time I sign into my email, it says don't ask again on this device. It's preset not to ask for two-step verification. Bug type 115.151.226, which I've documented after the wipe. All right, upload 614, switch positions, upload already, so 617, there's 614 between, they switch all the time. I'll ignore that. So it used to say save as draft on the September the 21st, it says saved as draft. It used to say previous to that classic. YouTube does not use classic anymore, but Stalker does. So on the 21st, it said save as draft. Okay. Oh, okay. Unusual checking. So it says checking here. That only shows sometimes when Stalker is not paying attention. Checking. So they are uploaded in order, but they keep switching positions, which I've documented. So 619, uploading 4% here, but already uploaded 2 minutes ago. All right, incorrect channel count 603. So they are not shown unless Stalker approves them. Okay, they are not in the count, or if he deletes them. So here's the channel documents the lived experience of being cyberstalked by an ex-partner. His name is Luke Dallabona of archaeologyvacations.com. So nothing is approved until Stalker approves it. 603. Upload 615 to 621 not in count. Here's my 4 YouTube channels. Channel 1, Channel 2, Channel 3, Channel 4. That's the current one. There's 615. So all of these were not in the channel count. He hasn't done tampering with them, so they were not in the channel count. And then some of them he erased. Always cleaning up. Constant cleanup. Yep, networking, loading, uploading 0%, processing here. Tracer, it's volatile, cloud, I did not join cloud, error, finishing request with error, tons of errors. Logger, enabled, volatile, that's the data moving in and out of the Mac constantly. It's a constant. And it goes to Safari networking, the networking of computers. All processes are restricted on the Mac. Every process. So I'm going to do this. All processes are restricted. All of them are restricted. 42 for screen capture, energy impact. Load plugin now. Load plugin now. False. Private. Connection bug. So shared cache, which is constant, which I've documented. Shared cache, bug type 226, 226. Payment unknown, incident, payment unknown, bug type 151. Again, data is a constant moving in and out of the Mac. Request, this request requires an authentication account, but it's allowed anyway. So it says this request, so it requires an authentication account. The next screenshot says allowing anyway. Okay, so this is at 95519, 95527. So it's allowing anyway. Request, finishing request with error. So here, this request requires authentication is the previous one. Here it is, requires authentication, and then it says finishing request, and it's allowing anyway. Everything, every process. No entitlement, but allowing anyway. So yeah, 600 web pages. So it used to be, it would be behind a web page. So I open my web page, and when I slide it, when I slide it like that, there's hundreds of pages behind that web page. It doesn't happen anymore. Now they are in the foreign. They are at the foreign home. So I have two of these and two of these, and screen capture and QuickTime at the same time. So Apple and the wipe they installed Big Sur, but my Mac has been telling me when I set it up that it needs to be updated. So if it needed to be updated, it did not recognize Big Sur. The only reason I'm updating is because it told me all the time that it needs to be updated, and then suddenly it tells me I have Big Sur. So, anywho, that's the last of them. That's 94. That's 94 screenshots. Plus this one here. So I sent this to Apple on the 21st. I documented everything about what I've talked about here. I picked up the Mac at 6:48 p.m. from the Apple Store. The Mac was in Apple's possession between 10:16 to 10:48 p.m. on September the 18th. There are 4 bug types at 3:25 and 3:15. 2 of them at 3:25, 2 at 3:15, while the Mac was in Apple's possession. And then I documented 2 bug type at 12:06 p.m. on the 18th, while the Mac was in Apple's possession. Okay, send it to Apple. And then he read the notes to me that she wrote. This is the manager of the Toronto Apple Store. Okay, that was not in her notes. So I offered to show her the bugs, the screenshots. She refused. Of course, it's an Apple computer. It does not have bugs in it. Okay, so that's the 94 screenshots. Check this baby out. So it went from 456, 466 now, 466. and from 351 it's 361. Okay, screenshots. So these are pre-wipe. This is I had sent screenshots to myself and I downloaded them and went through them. So there are 52 screenshots here that I thought was important. So this was on August 24 before I took it to be wiped. On diagnostic log it says end of minimal diagnostic. Forced low disk space. So they would force the computer to show low disk space so QuickTime will not record. So QuickTime tells me all the time that it cannot record because I don't have enough space. So it was forced low disk space. State dump of 1299 bytes. So constantly dumping the logs, always dumping the logs. Remote connect, could not find remote device. Lots of errors. Missing entitlement but allowing anyway. Pre and post wipe. Delete directory, open failure, no such file or directory. There's a lot of no such file or directory. Container requires user preference right or setting preference outside an applicant's container, an application's container. Right? It's a fault. Connection bug for Windows Server. And so the Mac said debug everything, debug everything. And Apple told me it's a software issue. No, it's a hardware issue. Debug everything. Couldn't open private because there's no such file or directory. But private is constant. It's a server. Debug. Process impersonation by process is a constant. Log file is always turned over. Pre-wipe and post-wipe, always turned over. So right now it's turned over every single day. File system clean. This is before the wipe. My system is being cleaned constantly. Screenshot number 20, process container manager. It's not found. But there's a lot of container manager, but it's never found. Is volatile error, upload 605. Bug tab 309. Unknown signature, sender machine UUID. Diagnostic, sender machine UUID. There's Carlos. Carlos is the one that says IPv4 and IPv6 should not happen when I'm not connected to a network. And here these sons of bitches, they're assessing all my screenshots. All of them are being assessed and changed. Is Carlos' name there? Carlos' name there. This is what I sent. These are my questions. No, these are my questions to Carlos, and these are his answer. Carlos 2 is the answer. Is Bluetooth. Okay. Sharing D. Call service. Report crash. Foreign sender UUID. Student D. Sender machine UUID. Uploading 0%. Uploaded 1 minute ago. There's 229. And now we've moved up to over 600 YouTube pages opened. So this video is nearly 11 hours in length. 11-hour video. I removed it because it was a test. It's 11-hour video. That's why I put the hour, minute, seconds in, and it was immediately uploaded 1 minute ago. I don't have that high-speed internet to upload a 11-hour video. Stalker does. And there's 29 foreign YouTube pages open. Those were the old days, August the 22nd. Now it's over 600. And this video 607 is 2 hours, 14 minutes, 41 seconds. 0% uploaded here, but already uploaded. So the 2-hour video and the 11-hour video instantly uploads. Okay, 229 pages open. Yeah, and these are the bug types before Apple wiped the Mac. Path not allowed in Target, but they allow anyway. That's system log. UUID, foreign UUID is a constant. Foreign UUID. One of the two will be used. Which one is undefined? Constant. Posting empty stream filter. Shared. MD worker is shared. System log on the 24th. That's the top of the system log. It was wiped. Every night it's wiped. And operation not permitted. There's operation, but it's done anyway. One of the two will be used. Which one is undefined? Registered by owner Apple report D. User ID 501. Anonymous UUID. When I have no visible network, anonymous UUID. Sleep wake UUID. There's a UUID for sleep wake. Exception codes is all zeroed out. Unknown key for directory. APSD, which is a networking computer. Cloud, I'm not signed into cloud, but the computer is. Exception code is zeroed out. And anonymous UUID again. This is a Aqua. Launch 1. It has Aqua, which has drawer. The service is defined to be constantly running and it's inherently inefficient. Install log. This is pre-wipe. June 19th. Previous system version, it says 11.4. And current system version is 11.4. Now, why would it say something like that? Previous system version. No index configuration. All searches will be unindexed. This is June 6th. I unboxed on June 5. Okay. All searches will be unindexed. For new UID, add a value to group members in groups at private. Sure, it's a group. Debug everything. Activity monitor. Debug. Type faults. All faults here. Session on June 6th. Not my session. There's a UUID. One of the two will be used. Which one is undefined? This is on August 24. Pre-wipe by Apple. Everything is debug. Everything. For client 362. I think how many thousands of clients do they have? More than 1,000? Debug. Debug. Everything is debug. Right here. Debug. The black is debug. 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 501. Debug. Debug. 501. Debug. Debug. Current system version. Now it says null. Previous is null. but a couple screenshots ago it said, I'm going to go back. Here we go. Session. No, not that one. There we go. Previous system version is 11.4 and the current is 11.4. That's on the 19th of June. So 11.4 and 11.4. And here on the 25th June, February 25th, this is the log that showed before I set up the computer. This is that real unboxing. When I unboxed the computer on June 5th, it had all these logs that showed February the 25th date, and it says previous system is null, current system 11.2. all right, set password in users private. That's the UUID. They have the password, they set the password. June 6th, adding MDM client. There we go. In the install log. Like I said, everything is restricted. There's MRT. Everything goes to the network computers. No more. All right, and then let's check this guy here. 466 remains, 361 remains, okay? Now there are millions of screenshots. There's so many, I'm not going to show all of them. There are too many to show. This is 38. He stopped moving data now. He stopped moving data. All right, anonymous UUID. Shared memory, region count 7. Data is dirty. So yeah, the log messages stops. I documented that. It is 10:54 a.m. and there are no more log messages. It stopped. They will not show any log messages. That's what he can do. He can stop it. He can remove them, like he did previously. Like he did here, where it says from 21:46 to 9 o'clock in the morning. In between, all the logs have disappeared, but we know the Mac has been used because of the sender UUID. So the other thing he does is there's no more logs. Even though I have a console open, it just stops. No more logs. It will not load anything. Okay. Yeah, one of the two will be used. Which one is undefined? Sender machine UUID, which is common. Unknown logger, data logger. And go back there. And it has a foreign sender machine UUID. Same here. UUID. So this one has two UUIDs. Okay, it's system installed. It has two different UUIDs. So they're installing constantly on my Mac. And this is at 1500 hours. System installed. Safari, machine UUID, sender, remote service. Sender is foreign. Screen capture has a machine UUID as well. Every process, and there are hundreds, thousands, has sender machine UUID. Login window, sender. Incident. File is cleaned on September the 23rd. It says freeze volume here on September the 18th at 6 o'clock. No, at 9 o'clock, 9:06:47. It says freeze volume. And then on the 20th, wipe, file system clean. September the 18th at 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. I picked up the Mac at 7 p.m., 6:45. Already we have errors. Okay. Store opened at 10. I was first in line. 12:06 p.m. and 12:14 p.m. Mac was in Apple's possession. 12:06 and 12:14. When I have the bug, it was in Apple's possession. Error log on September the 18th. Before Mac was taken to the Apple Store. So I'm reading this as 9 a.m. I think, no, it's 9 p.m. 9 p.m. while the Mac was sitting on my floor. Bug type 183 on September the 20th. And this entire log, this error log is wiped clean. I want the screenshot. Put it there. Yep, error log is wiped clean. Error, everywhere. Everywhere there's error. Will not allow request. Wi-Fi joiner hill tree will not allow. Right, so this is where my screenshots are, the ones I was looking for, where I said that every day at midnight, the logs are wiped. So it's either at 12:30 or at 12 a.m. System log and Wi-Fi log are wiped. So tons of errors. Connection remote, object interface. Client login window connected. So this is the log is on the 19th when I opened the Mac at 7 o'clock. It says show the time at 7 o'clock. Immediately it says connection remote and client login window connected. Okay, I did not connect. It's in upload number 614. Error constant, foreign UUID. Hiding progress UI. Connected processes. Could not be opened because there is no such file. That's a common thing across all logs. There's no such thing as container manager and private. Okay. Clearing registry on the 18th at 12 o'clock. He's clearing registry on the 18th. This is when the Mac was at the Apple Store. Because I got there at 10. They took the computer in at 10:26, I think. I picked it up at 6:45. So at 12 o'clock, it was clearing registry. Starting setup assistant at 9 p.m. Foreign UUID. So ISAP hide progress UI called. That's on the 18th at 9 o'clock while the Mac was sitting in a bag on my floor. ISAP filter, their filters used to modify and enhance functionality. Okay. Hide progress UI called. Anonymous UUID. More and different UUIDs in install log. More and different UUIDs in install log. System log wiped at 12 a.m. on September the 23rd. Every day, system log is wiped at 12 a.m. and Wi-Fi log is wiped at 12:30 a.m. every day. Shared memory, 9 18 devices, 1 incoming serial port. Shared memory, 9 in the crash. Aqua shows with preview using drawers. Drawers are rarely used in modern Macs, not on mine. I see Aqua all the time. Aqua for preview. Alright, so those are those two. I'm going to do 43. Actually, before I do 43, so we're now at 70. 470. And here we're at 365. Alright, so September the 1st, they wiped it on the 18th, so this is pre-wipe by Apple Store. So, private is a server. APSD is a network computer. Everything is debugged. There's the client. Couldn't open private due to no such file. It doesn't exist, but it does exist. Bundle identifier produced by private is debug. New connection private for listener private. Interface is private. Private is the connection. Private is the listener. Interface comes from private. And it has to be debugged. New client connection. 106 active connections. Debug. State is dirty. Dirty. And type is 0. Bug, debug. Personal observer with ASID. So I have a personal observer. Registering personal listener. Debug. User managed. User management. There we go. User management. Debug. Category error. Debug everything. Mounting required volumes. Mounting required volumes. Private is mounting the volumes. Debug. Debug. Debug home directory is private. APSD cleaning up, always cleaning up. Audio component plugin. Now what? I don't know if I have the screenshots here, but screen capture and console are always sending messages. Debug mobile documents from private. Debug. Oh, Jesus. Debug. Cleanup database done. Request is coming from private. So the message here should say resource lookup at private. It doesn't say that. And it should say request. This here should show here, for example. Cleaning up data, that's the message shown here. But on this one here, sorry, my fault. This one here is private. But resource lookup request comes from private. Everything is debug. Where it says private, it's a debug. And 622, uploading 0%, uploaded 1 minute ago. Always. Because of the foreign internet. thumbnail here. I saved it, showing here, but it's not shown on the channel because, like I said, nothing shows until Stalker approves it. Okay, 1%, 2 minutes uploaded. Not uploading, not uploaded, uploaded. 622, 6%, uploading, but processing. Assumes that it's already uploaded. But this is a diversion. It used to be able to watch the video, not anymore. Uploading. And so now we've started with the 640 pages. Okay, 52% here, uploaded 9 hours ago. 70% uploaded 10 hours ago. Processing will begin shortly. Oh, it took hours. Uploaded 12 hours ago. Processing will begin shortly, but it's already processing here. 622. Processing will begin shortly, but tons of data going to Safari networking. Processing will begin shortly. Uploaded 12 hours ago, and the ones uploaded from September 21st to September 23rd, it's still processing. September 21st and 22nd, these guys are still processing. When they're done, it says add description. Or if I put something in description, it will show. Now this one here is 29 seconds in length. 2 seconds were added to it. Okay, so 1 or 2 seconds are added to most uploads. 652 web page open. Everything was Safari networking, so that's what it looks like. Constant, constant, constant. Sometimes that, sometimes the other one that I have. Processing will begin shortly, but it was uploading 13 hours ago. 622. 622 again, 13 hours ago. 622. And finally, so here it is at 3:04 p.m. on the 23rd. And 23rd is 4:58. Only now it says it was uploaded 46 minutes ago. So this uploaded 13 hours ago disappears, replaced by this thing here that says uploaded only 46 minutes ago. Yep, 1 minute here. 1% fully uploaded here. So there's 3 stages. There's checking, processing will begin shortly, and processing HD version. Actually, there's another stage, but I didn't put it in here. Who cares? Okay, 5% already uploaded 6 minutes ago, but uploading there. 623, 1%, 655 channels opened. 2 of these. Everything goes to Safari networking. Windows Server is the #1 user on the Mac, and and yada 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 yada. Bada yada yada yada. Okay, so I got 2 of these. Windows Server #1. All of these guys processing. 2 hour 10. Does not up. Okay. So this is at 9:06:02, 9:06:02, 2 hours 10 minutes. 9:06:02, 9:07:12, 44 minutes 12:1. Okay, doesn't even add up to an hour. This is 2:10. All right, so he changes my screenshots all the time. My screenshots have names to them, so they're changed to these things here. So you know they're tampered with. Okay, that the names have been changed. And everything is debugged. My channel. So from 603 went to 611. Not all the uploads are in the count. He takes his time before they are in the count, but I publish immediately. All right, so that is that folder 43, and this is the 104 folder that I did last night. (104), open it up. All right, so on the 21st, I'm uploading. It would say save as draft. Then this window would come up, and I'll say public, and it'll continue to say save as draft. It used to say classic, and Stalker will only allow me to use classic. Not YouTube does not use this anymore. Anyway, classic has been replaced with this exclamation mark and saved as draft. So save as draft will soon change. So this is the 21st, save as draft. Okay, and I record everything. And this is the 21st again. I'm uploading. Okay, I go public, save as draft. But then on the 23rd, so this was the 21st. On the 23rd, suddenly it says save as private. So that has changed. It's a 17 minutes video, 1 hour to upload a 17-minute recording, which is already immediately uploaded because of the high-speed internet, but slowly will upload on my computer for hours and hours and days and days. So I go to public. I want it to be published, make it public, and this, like I said, is now changed to private, save as private. Not by me, I didn't do it. There we go. 2% uploading. Finished uploading. Already uploaded. 24% uploaded 15 minutes ago. So preview and QuickTime. The malware piggybacks on preview and QuickTime. Now running here, not running here, but running here. %, uploaded 3 minutes ago. Okay. Preview and QuickTime is a constant, but they're not open here in the dock. Allowing progress impersonation by progress is a constant. Usage may result in clipping of items. This is yesterday. That's Safari. I said they changed Safari. 1 or 2 seconds are always added to it. That's what tampering does. So usage may result in clipping of video. Error. Core UI error is QuickTime. Core UI error. All faults. 15 hours, 16 minutes, and it's the new day. It should show 25 minutes, but it doesn't. It shows 15 hours, 16 minutes, and other kicked in. Okay, the Stalker, server error, fault, and there, which I've documented today. He changes it all the time. So from 11 o'clock the night before to 2 o'clock the day of. Now it says 2 o'clock here, but it's only 12 noon, but it shows 2 o'clock, right? 2:49, but it's only 12 noon. Where does 12 noon fit in there? And it's on the 24th. Process impersonation. I did not join cloud. Couldn't pull URL from backing account. Apple sharing. To shared cache. All errors was invalidated but allowed anyway. Fault. Uploading 49%. 6:29 uploaded 1 hour ago. No iCloud, no family, you know the rules, because the process that's being used regularly is Family Circle D. which I did not engage. Background type is Aqua. There you go. They said it's used on the older system, but it's used on mine. Aqua is used on mine, the brand new system, on the M1. Aqua is being used on the M1. Error? Core UI error for QuickTime Player. System, there's on the 23rd, it was wiped again, wiped clean. Every day it's wiped clean. System log is wiped clean every single day. It's on the 24th, it's wiped clean again. So here's the 23rd. Okay, and it's wiped clean. 23rd at 0.01 second into the day, it's wiped clean. Then the next day on the 24th, 0.17 seconds into the new day, it's wiped clean again. And then today is wiped clean again, the 25th. Log file is turned over. That's on the 23rd, it says log file turned over, 23rd. And on the 24th, log file turned over again, but it would not show the content. So it took a long time for content to show up. So every day, log file is turned over. For new UIDs, got localized short name, private. The UUID is private. Candidate plugin count, 1 plugin found. Allowing process impersonation, failed to register private. Error. Registering path for private. It's not showing the type, but these are volatile. IPv4, IPv6, when there's no network connection, visible net processing will begin, but it's playing. Okay, now playing. But then when I try to play it, it immediately says it's being processed. It says it will begin to process. This one says it's playing, and this one says it's processing. Now, which one is it? Will processing begin? Is it being processed, or is it playing? See? Yeah, see? Claim invoked in client. Acquired startup assertion, there's life cycle. Life cycle is, yeah, lots of it. Plugin kit. It's a kit. It's not a plugin. It's a kit. Buy all these UUIDs. All of these are faults. QuickTime, core UUID, console, the message is private only, and it's all fault. 655 YouTube channel when I have no visible network. Web pages, 655 web pages are open when I have no visible network. Okay, 1606, initializing sessions. Download manager. That's on the 18th. It's on the 18th when I did not use the Mac. That's the day that Apple unboxed. That's at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. The Mac is at Apple Store on the 18th of September, and sessions has begun. Resetting priority. Mac is at the Apple Store at 4 o'clock on the 18th, and it says start. On the 18th, 4 o'clock, Mac is at the Apple Store. Attempt to open encrypted file. Container Manager D. First boot cleanup complete. Mac is sitting at the Apple Store, and all of this is happening. After they said they wiped it, and they set it to factory settings. We already have Container Manager. Again, on the 18th, 4 o'clock. Mac is in use. Failed to get cache. On the 18th at 4 o'clock. It's ERRNO equal 1. Load plugin now. It's on the 24th. 24th. Private terminated. The minute I try to run diagnostic, private terminates. Then all tasks done. And I hear cleaning up fast with priority level 1. Missing entitlement but allowing anyway. Final must not proceed for DASD process. Must not proceed but does anyway. Session manager on the 18th at 4 o'clock. Skylight. Session manager on the 18th at 4 o'clock. Registration warning for private. Mac is at the Apple Store at 4 o'clock. Bluetooth is engaged. Oh no, this is on the 20th. Removing WPD client. Off process sharing D. This is on the 20th. Unlock the sharing D. This is on the 24th. It says debug. Unsupported, unknown, unsupported protocol. Interfaces. Debug. This is the 24th. This is yesterday. And yeah, that was the last log. It says debug. Debug 2 hours ago at 10:50. I'm recording. This is at 21:01. Everything is debug. Kernel task is debug. Kernel is debug. Private emptying request set. It's on the 24th. Connecting to private. It's all deleted. Caller, stalker, has not requested a forced refresh today. Today on the 24th. He didn't request it or he is not present. That's Luke Dalabana. Caller has not requested a forced request. Caller is not present and it's volatile. Delete. Service provide by private. Disk arbitration. Delete. Cache delete starting. Does purge. Purges and all the hundreds and hundreds of screenshots I have which are not posted. Purge is a big thing. Router. So this is on the 18th at 9 o'clock. While the Mac is sitting in a bag after I picked it up at 7 o'clock from the Apple Store. There's the IP address, mask, router, DNS. That's not mine. Apple Remote Desktop, built a bundle required for app. There's bundling and nesting. Connection debug, store private running migrator. So on the 18th at 9 o'clock, they're running migrator. Something is being migrated to the Mac and it's coming from private. Error. And so on the 18th at 9 o'clock, before I set up the Mac, but 2 hours after I brought it home from the Apple Store, it says primary iCloud account is nil because there isn't one logged in as yet. Activate. Should activate. False. Current boot session UUID is private. Migration on the 18th at 4 o'clock. 4 p.m. while the Mac is at the Apple Store, we have migration. Now the recording, I recorded the logs and it's already uploaded. The logs I recorded, they're already uploaded. These logs. It's a fault. Big Sur app does not appear to be AI. Apple Store told me they installed a Big Sur and the log at 4 p.m. of that same day, not cleaning up AI, because normally they would clean up not AI, IA, not cleaning up IA, because Big Sur is not in IA. Big Sur is not. Where is Big Sur then if it's not in IA? Paired devices while the Mac is at the Apple Store and is using Bluetooth. Default host controller is online at 4 o'clock, 4:06, while the Mac is at the Apple Store. Host controller is online. Created a listener via Bluetooth. Magic pairing table. User, any user. So Stalker used to name files. There's no one here to look at, and any user, stuff like that, are his modus operandi. All right. Home directory is at private. Sharing D. Removing all scan requests for client. Successfully unmounted the recovery. Successfully unmounted the recovery. So he recovered the system after Apple wiped it. This is at 4 o'clock, 4:48 on the 18th while the Mac was at the Apple Store. Okay? Successfully unmounted the recovery. Server setup complete at 6:50. No, this is at 9 p.m. now. This is on the 18th. I picked it up at 7 p.m. It's 9 p.m. now. Server setup is completed. I didn't set up until the 19th. On the 18th at 9 p.m. while the Mac is sitting in a bag on my floor, all of this is happening. Stop network patch monitoring for private. Starting private. Username is setup user. User GUID is that. Session agent. So at 9 p.m. while Mac was in my possession but not set up, recovery OS status file not present. It's not an error that it's not present. It's not present because it's purposefully not present. On the 18th, while Mac is sitting on my floor, not set up as yet, successfully cleaned up recovery OS state files. Lock state is unlocked. Encrypted data availability available. That's at 9 o'clock, 2 hours after I picked up the Mac, and it's sitting on my floor, and I have not set up as yet. And we're still on the 18th. This is at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 1600 hours. Hang on a second. How can I have 9 o'clock here and use that as nighttime? And how can I have 1600 and use that as 4 o'clock? Don't know. But it has a 9 o'clock because I gave the Mac to the Apple Store at 10 o'clock. No, they took it in at 10. Hold on. Doesn't make sense. They took the Mac in at 10:26 a.m. on the 18th. So 9 o'clock. So 9 o'clock here doesn't make sense if they wiped it after I took it in. if they wiped it after I took it in, it should not say 9 o'clock. Because I took it in at 10:26. So this is 9 o'clock on the 18th. Doesn't make sense. Because 1600 hours is at 4 o'clock in the afternoon while the Mac was at the Apple Store. Doesn't make sense. I am wrong about the 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock should not even show up. At 1500 hours, 1541, they told me to pick it up. 1541. So at 1600 hours, it's still in their possession. I don't know the 9 o'clock. Where did 9 o'clock come from? Don't know. Stalker may be able to change the time. I don't know. More data moving? Oh no, this is from the screenshot. Yep. Don't know where 9 o'clock came from on the 18th. Don't know. It should not be there. If I drop the Mac off at 10:26, that's when they signed it in. That should not be there. All right. And if this log is correct, it means it was not a clean wipe. Because 9 o'clock was still there. It was not a clean wipe. All right. Here we go. So Bluetooth started at 4 o'clock. Host controller at 4 o'clock while it's in Apple's position on the 18th. Host controller is online. Okay, while it's in Apple's position, error registering. Path for private. Device does not have an internal battery. Yeah, and there we go. We go 9 o'clock again on the 18th. Device does not have an internal battery because there's a foreign charge. It's always foreign charge. It does not show internal battery. Nice. This user, Stalker, is not allowed access to the Windows system right now because I haven't set it up as yet. But it's showing 9 o'clock. Anyways, this is the 24th now. Profile is removed. Profile removed. Cleaning up. Always cleaning up. Recovery OS state files. Always cleaning it up. That's at 4 o'clock. Guest account is moi. I am the guest. 0. 0 is me. I am the guest on my own computer. So, on the 24th was reset. And here on the 24th at 2100 hours, caller has not requested forced refresh. I documented that. There's recovery by private. Recovery of the OS by private at 4 o'clock. Software updated. Clean up in VRAM. And we have that 9 o'clock again on the 18th. Connection 15, cleaning up. This is on the 24th, yesterday. Software update. Setting up listener, enabling transactions, and resuming connection. Alright. Debug on the 24th. Alright, and here's the The log file for the 18th at 9 o'clock again. Sender lacks privilege to install. So I have a sender. And there's the IP. There's my IP. There's a foreign IP. That's where it's coming from. This is on the 18th at 4 o'clock while it's in Apple's possession. For diagnostic console message and log. 406 at Apple Store. This data moving in and out of the Mac. Recovery of the OS is private. Server is starting up at 4 o'clock on the 18th while in Apple's possession. Handler preferences not found. We'll use empty array, UUID 0. That's it. That's it for my 95 screenshots. So the last screenshot here is, server is starting. Server is starting up while it was in Apple's possession at 4 o'clock. Alright. And this, I copy that screenshot. These are just copies of duplicates. Okay, no network. So Wi-Fi status is active with no connected network. That's a constant. Wi-Fi status is active with no connected network. Data is always moving in and out of the Mac. So it speaks for itself. No entitlement. Missing entitlement, but will allow anyway. But allowing anyway. That's today, 25th. Bug in client, life cycle. It's bug in client private. Was asked to run but never started. Please file a radar. I am remote URL connection agent. So 675 YouTube pages when there's no visible network. Safari, it says Safari AppKit. Usage may result in clipping of items. It's a fault. Safari core, the download plist could not be loaded. Error. Couldn't be opened because it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist on this computer, is what you mean. Activity private, not tracked as being started. They're not tracking private. The computer is set not to track private. A lot of things are not tracked. Ignoring it. Error, registering the path for private. Session. So constant session, and this was on the 18th when the Mac was at the Apple Store at 12:06 p.m. Session. See, and the time is at 4 o'clock. There's a session going on the computer. Error, denying XPC connection, does not have entitlement. So what? I am remote URL connection. Entitlement is not a requirement. UUID in the install log, which I've documented many times. And on the 25th at midnight, the log file was cleaned again. And one of the two will be used. One of the two will be used. Which one is undefined? So every day there's a wipe. And this morning, no, this one, this is bug type 226. Right, this is the error log that I wanted saved. There. Those are the screenshots. And this has gone back to starting fresh again. Hold on a minute. Yep, it's gone back to starting fresh again. I didn't close it, I minimized it. Analytics, let's see who was the last one that they sent. At 13:01 at 1:07 p.m. they sent something. Always. And have no visible network, but they're sending information from that machine UUID. Okay, and finally, error log. they're assessing my screenshot. Screenshot number 21, error log wipe.png. Send a machine. Okay, so we go here and here. So 474 has, so from 474 and from 365 to 369, but that doesn't mean anything. One packet here is 100 or more packets over here in Activity Monitor. Okay, so that's where I'm at right now, and I'm going to go here. I'm going to come back here, and then I'm going to go View, Run Diagnostic. Okay. So sometimes it asks for a password, sometimes it does not. $42 packet for launch D, 2,000 for MDNS responder, 42 for launch D, 2,300 for MDNS responder, 181 energy impact, 99 for footprint, 99, 98, 44, 55 for disk utilities, 50 data moving. It says 212, but it's 2,300 somewhere there. There's three bunches, but I did not see that here in Activity Monitor. So tampering in progress, always 336, 314, 155, 98 for iRegister, 98, 277, 84, 112, 68, 53, 68, 93, 85, 86, So QuickTime is using significant energy. It will not show the others. All right, so I do not see kernel task for the first time. No kernel task. For the first time, I see AUD. Wherever there's AUD, there's the rest of the bunch. I open one and both will disappear. Open the other one and both will disappear. So kernel panics is not here, but AUD is here. Okay, it's usually AUD, few files, and kernel panics. Error. Clients 12. Oh, data moving. 2,400 for this utility. No, MDNS responder. A lot of data moving. Twelve clients now. Session UUID is X'd out. So 12 clients I have on this Mac. Crash and spins. Gonna close that one. Errors. Okay, cannot open the device and operation is not permitted. So he used to have millions of foreign network. Now he connects to the local active local. Okay, he streams and he sends datagrams. Is data moving again? He streams and he uses datagrams. Packet sent, packet sent. Connection request. Unknown protocol. Interface. One IPv4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 IPv6. Okay. Debug. All kernel is debug. All of it. Unknown personality. Not allowed a non-internal install variant. right, let me go back. Leave it here. That all messages of kernel is debug. Disposing of session 269. 15 servers are now. At 112, it is 117. Now there are 15 servers. Session is being deleted. Yeah, okay. And this ends my stalking story. MDNS responder. Alright, and stop.